I wouldn't fight no rappers.
Oh man, it was good. I enjoyed myself, you know what I mean? The crowd reaction, you know what I mean? Was great. What more can you ask for, you know what I mean?
What the kids say?
Now, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised when they know the old tracks. I'm surprised when they know the new stuff. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
shit, when they know that, that's surprising.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know, even though we
it's a lot of MCs that came out our era.
That none of their new shit be popping.
None of their new shit people know. They only know the old stuff. So for them to know the old and the new,
yeah, that's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Appreciate it. We want to apologize to Talib Kweli. You know what I mean?
We wanted to bring him on stage.
Yeah.
But we just got caught up so much. We just got so caught up.
I got so hyped into what I was doing.
Yeah.
We forgot to tell him to, bring him out and shout him out. But because I remember we went to LA before.
Yeah. And we found something.
Wasn't no dirt out, no nothing.
None of that.
We was in the, we went to a show. He seen us, he pulled us on stage immediately, and we rocked. So, we got mad love for Quad.
Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go look for him after this interview to apologize to him personally.
Because Quad's our people, though, man.
That's
we got our love for him, yeah. I mean, me and Quad was supposed to hook up before. A few years ago, I was having voice problems. And I called him. He called me and told me to give him a call. He wanted me to meet him in the studio. But when I called him, since my voice was messed up, he thought I was somebody else faking like Sean P. So, he never called me back. And then, but, we crack jokes about it now, though. That's my G, though. Made a force speed with me, and if not, I fall. Random Max.
No Random Max, right?
No Random Max, but we all here. Long
enough. Random Max. They're not getting Random Max.
Yeah, you're getting Random Max, but not Random Max. You know what I mean? It's good, though, man. Like I said, Black Milk is family. You know what I mean? Guilty that's my brother from another mother. So, as long as they getting money and out here performing, it's all good, man. I want to say, but Black had lost all the vocals. He was fixing his computer and lost all the vocals. That's why. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't want to put it out there, but he already said it on something else, so it don't matter. He lost all the vocals, and and my rhymes that I had, they was in my sidekick.
All of my vocals was on there.
I upgraded to the G1.
I was originally in Random Max, but Black lost all the vocals, right? And I said, fuck that. I ain't recording my shit, so they just gotta do their shit like that now. That's it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he lost all the vocals. And all the rhymes that I had written for it was in my sidekick. I upgraded to another phone, so I lost all the rhymes. And I lost, you know what I mean? I just lost a bunch of stuff, so we had to do it over. So you went. I had to rewrite. I had to write.
Technology struck.
Made a force speed with me, and if not, I fall.
He was so distraught about it. I didn't have to get mad. Like, I didn't get mad because he made an honest mistake, and he sounded like he made an honest mistake. So there's no reason to go.
He was punishing himself enough.
He punished himself enough. There's no need for me to go, yo, what the fuck you doing? You know what I mean? And that's my G, man. They waited for me to send the rest of the vocals. Okay. I'm scared to send them to Black. You might lose them again. I told him to send me the rest of the vocals. You know what I mean?
You send me the rest of the music, nigga.
Like, send me the rest of the music, nigga. You know what I mean? I almost lost monkey bars.
Really?
Yes. Real talk. We had a hard drive problem. We took it to TechServe. TechServe had to send it overseas. We had to pay a couple of $1,000 to retrieve it. It was a big mess. It was a real big mess. So now we back up everything now. We back up the backup and get a backup for that backup. You know what I mean? Because you can lose it like that, for real.
I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's pieces of I lose everything at some point. Like, I lost every book of rhymes I ever had. Eventually, I never completed a whole book of rhymes. I'll be almost finished, lose it. Somebody is somewhere with some bombs sitting down, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there and they gonna bootleg, they gonna either bite the shit out of all my raps They gonna sell them shits to somebody, and I can't even do nothing about it. So now I back everything up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a game. I back up the rhymes I write. You know what I'm saying? If I write them in my phone, I email them to myself. All that shit. Like technology is a bitch.
Gotta recognize how I know niggas know, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, you know, they
K Solo.
Why?
He's a good friend of mine. He box. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? That'd be nice. You know what I mean? But he might fuck me up though. You know what I mean? But we
I heard some box for real.
Some box for real. I hung out with that's my brother. You know what I mean? We family.
And into boxing. Did you?
Yeah, when I was younger. When I was younger, I was into it. You know what I mean? I was in we boxed for a little while. Me and my man Merciful and shit. I learned just enough to fight good. You know what I mean? I learned just enough to have more skills than the average street dude. That's all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know how to pivot and knock your ass out. You know what I mean? 2 places without moving. You know what I mean? It's a little pivot. So I'm pretty swift with my shit though. You know what I mean? I defend myself very well, and it's well documented and known too.
gotta recognize how I know niggas know, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, you know, they know about the boys. Be like, yo, show you.
I was in
the studio.
I was in the studio, me, Buckshot, Mighty Rails, my man Preem was there. And the new group we signed on Duck Down, Team Facelift, they was there. And you know, the message came up, Michael Jackson collapsed. I'm like, wow. And then, you know, shortly after, Michael Jackson is dead. You're like, damn, it's crazy and all that. So, you know, Mike's the best, man. You know what I mean? My uncle took me to the Victory Tour when I was little. You know what I mean? One of the illest shows I ever seen in my life. You know, Mike is that dude, man, you know? And as far as like,
when I first heard this shit, I was in denial. Like, I was acting like niggas was bullshit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck. I cursed the nigga out who called the tour. Get the fuck out of here. You bitch ass. Who you getting your information? Man, take that cab driver information the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
They ain't trying to believe that.
You know what I'm saying? But then after, you know, I was trying to take it like, I honestly was trying to not get all caught up in that. But you know what I'm saying? But after a while, like, you know, by the end of the day, the shit set in. You know, they playing all the songs, and that shit really start taking me through all of my history that I, you know, even though I never met this man or nothing like that, but a lot, you know, like life has its own soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? It's like mad points of your life. You hear a song, you thinking about when you was there, and when you was there, and when you was there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, the game showing them love, the industry showing them love, and they making sure they play it. You know what I'm saying? Pay him his respects. So it was taking me through it. You know, I just, you know, myself, you know, as contrary to popular belief, I'm an extremely emotional person. You understand what I'm saying? So I wasn't going to let it, I'm trying not to let that monopolize my consciousness, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that be, you know, that nigga was, you know, he was somebody. You understand what I'm saying?
Jackson,
he was that fucking dude. You know, understand what I'm saying, to the game. So, but yeah, it definitely affected us. Long story short, you know, understand what I'm saying? We feel that loss. You know what I mean? And me being the hardcore nigga I am, I was kind of trying to act like I wasn't feeling that loss.
And the next one of y'all motherfuckers who got my phone number and send me a disrespectful Michael Jackson picture or a joke, I'm not joking. I'ma smack the shit out one of y'all niggas, all right? I told y'all, whoever did it before, I text y'all niggas, I told y'all don't do it again. If one of y'all niggas do it again, that's on my life. I'ma smack the shit out one of y'all niggas, man. You know what I mean? Stop sending me disrespectful Michael Jackson jokes and pictures and all that. I'ma fuck one of y'all niggas up. That's my word to my mother. I ain't even fucking around, man. Word up, man. That man, he dead, rest in peace, that's it. You know what I mean? Wasn't nothing proved in court. He beat one case, he paid off the other, so we don't know. You understand?
Then nigga, you said man nigga coming out talking about they was lying before.
Coming out talking about they was lying before and all that.
Like,
so all y'all disrespectful niggas, chill with that shit before I smack the shit out y'all for real, you know what I mean?
Niggas don't
y'all the same niggas who diss Michael Jackson, y'all the same bitch ass niggas who fucking play R. Kelly.